So there's something that we've been watching very closely since earlier this year. It's something that led to a little bit of a downturn in the Shiba Inu price, and there's been a lot of SHIB still sitting there. What I'm talking about is Voyager's crypto wallet. Okay, obviously they still hold a bunch of Shiba Inu, and beginning early July, customers were able to start basically getting access to their Shiba Inu. Now, what we saw over the last 24 hours was a huge movement of a large amount of SHIB, equating to 320 billion tokens. That's $2.5 million, guys. So not a small amount by any means. So I dove a little further down the rabbit hole because I was curious as to what they are in fact doing. Like, was this going to be moved to be sold? And what I found was something kind of interesting. So this was all done in, it looks like 6 separate transactions. 5 of them were 550 billion SHIB, and one of them was 70 billion SHIB, and they were moved to these side wallets. Okay. Now, when I looked at these wallets, what I found was that these wallets were actually doing individual transactions. It looks like they were sending them to wallets even further beyond there. So what it looks like they are in fact doing is beginning to disperse that Shiba Inu back to customers. Now, again, this isn't verified. They haven't said that they're doing this or anything like that, but this is just what the on-chain data is in fact suggesting. You can see from the SHIB size moving to each of these wallets, 34 million, 510,000, 1.3 million, 4.3 million. So it's smaller batches of Shiba Inu. If they were in fact going to be dumping this SHIB on the market, it wouldn't make sense to do it in this way. It would absolutely make no sense. Gas fees would be insane, but it looks like people may in fact be getting their Shiba Inu back, which is a good sign. Now, I'm not expecting this SHIB to in fact be dumped on the market, because what you have to remember is they're getting back essentially 30 cents on the dollar. So it wouldn't make sense. It would just make more sense, in fact, to hold during this time, especially with us being in the bottom of a bear market, and just wait for the Shiba Inu ecosystem to continue to grow, move into this bull market cycle. Again, there's never any guarantees or anything like that. So this is something that we're going to, in fact, watch very closely and see if there's more that comes from this. So, if you guys remember, Voyager selling earlier this year, it brought us down in price. It killed this great run that we had. We got up to actually about 4016. It brought us all the way down to March 10th at almost falling below 4010. There have been things that have brought us down further as the year has moved on, but that's a different story. Okay. This will be great with SHIB out of the hands of Voyagers. Honestly, I'd rather just have it like locked up in a wallet somewhere and never going anywhere, but I understand that people need to get their assets back. That's the right thing to do. I wish they'd be made whole completely, but unfortunately, the world isn't always completely fair. So it kind of is what it is, but it's something that we're going to watch very, very closely. Now, I do want to ask you guys to lend me a minute and a half of your time. This is something very important, and it's something we've been talking about quite often here on the channel, and that's the channel sponsor, Grape. If you guys aren't familiar, they are launching a layer 1 chain, and there's a huge thing I need to tell you guys. It was just announced. In fact, this weekend, Grape Token is going live. It's 100% going live on Bitmart. It's going live on Uniswap. So there's 2 places that you'll be able to get it on the open market. Now, what you need to realize with this is that on the open market, the expected launch price, I believe, is $40, $50, $60 a coin, somewhere in there. You have to realize this is a very low supply coin. There's only 10 million coins in circulation. So very, very small amount. Now, with this going live on these exchanges, okay, the presale is still live. And what you need to know in this regard is that the presale price is $23. The open market price is $40, $50, $60. So obviously it is less expensive to get into it via the presale. So obviously if that's something you guys are interested in doing so, my referral link is down here below. Now, what you do need to realize is with this presale, your coins actually are going to be staked for 120 days. There's actually 2 reasons why they're doing this. Okay. One is obviously to protect the price of the charts, right? To protect the charts, make sure obviously they look good, because if you were buying at $23 a coin and the open market price was $50, $40, whatever, you could obviously get in the presale and just dump it right away on the market. And they don't want that happening. Now, what you need to know is that you will be rewarded for getting into the presale in a couple different ways. Obviously, if you use this referral link below here, I've talked about the 10% additional bonus that you'll get on top of everything you contribute to the presale, which is a big deal. Not only that, but you'll earn this GGT, which is the governance token for the Grape ecosystem. Okay. If you're buying on the open market, you're not getting this coin. It's a separate coin. Okay. So this bonus does go down each and every day. Now, while these coins are staked, you do need to realize that you are in fact going to be earning 20% APY on these coins, which is a big deal. So So basically, let's say you get into the pre-sale for $2,000. So you'd get a $200 bonus for getting into the pre-sale. You'll get the GGT as well, the bonus there with the governance token, and you'll also earn 20% APY on your coins that you have staked. So it's kind of a win-win-win. Obviously, it sucks to have to wait 120 days, but the great thing is that the time that they're launching now is one of the most rewarding times to do so. Launching in these bear market cycles has been shown to be very rewarding historically. So that's what's going on here. I would definitely recommend, if you guys have registered, or even if you have not and it's been something you've considered, definitely take a look at doing so, because I'll tell you what, starting Monday, this pre-sale price is in fact going to begin going up. So it's going to creep up over time every 48 hours until it eventually goes away. So definitely take advantage while you guys can. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, this is not financial advice. You guys can do what you want, but definitely dive in, look at the information there. As always, we will monitor what Voyager is doing with all this SHIB. Hopefully, again, it's a big nothing. Hopefully it's not getting dumped on the open market, but I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.